And it goes on. Welcome back to Big Silly Goose Gaming, and I feel like last time there were a few things that I kind of left out of my talking about how more expensive the Nintendo Switch 2 would be and whatnot, and I just kind of wanted to not, I don't want to go over it all again, but I do feel like there are some interesting things a part of it that are a lot more fun to talk about. Or I guess I shouldn't have been so I guess negative about the idea of it having the cost of it, but at the same time it is how can you justify that kind of cost when they're just doing the bare minimum, I guess, you know what I mean? But I guess that's the way that it works, I guess, or that's the way it's going to be for Nintendo moving forward. But now we don't have a pre-order release date, so we have no idea what to do moving forward or what they're going to be adjusting for. But I am interested to know that is there going to be, I don't know, kind of whoa, how much more of an upgrade they're gonna actually get. I don't think we're gonna get that big of an upgrade, or it's gonna change the device all that much. But now that they've already done the Switch 2 trailer, or they kind of have already done the presents, now they if they turn around and they change, I don't know, quote unquote, the price of it now, everybody's gonna be even more disappointed than they already were when it first came out, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do moving forward. But let's stay on the positive side. Some positives about the Nintendo Switch 2. I do like that they're, I don't know what's the right word. I do like the way that they're progressing the Nintendo Switch, but at the same time, I do feel like there are changes that could have been made for the regular Switch, you know what I mean? It's not that huge of an upgrade. The game chat feature is cool, but it's not my favorite thing in the world, you know? I think it's a cool addition. It's not something that I necessarily needed to quote unquote enjoy the games. But cool nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoyed the idea, the possibility of playing with my friends who also have the same console. It's just the weird thing about it now is, there are so many other ways to talk to your friends or to play the game with your friends that don't include having to buy the Nintendo Switch 2. And because of that, it just seems less and less enticing. Let me think, what else is there? Well, moving forward, it's gonna be really, I don't want to say hard, but where they're going with the Nintendo Switch 2 is something that everybody's kind of I think the reason why everybody's so upset about it, or they feel a certain type of way about it, is because they genuinely enjoy the games and they love it, but you can't, you really can't just be yeah, this makes more sense that they're doing it this way. I don't know. A lot of people are no. Oh my gosh, talk about the worst time to sneeze, but oh man. Will they give me, I've only gotten the Bowser coin things. Okay. But it's one of those things, it's they have a great product on their hands and they're ruining it themselves because of, I guess, greed. I don't know what the right phrase is, but how many did I get? Oh, I got 3. Sweet. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it's they have a great thing on their hands and they're ruining it, 1, by upcharging, and 2, because they don't actually know exactly what they're doing or what they're going for, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess it's like that. But yeah, and they're still like coming out with more things. You know what I mean? It's not as much as like whatchamacallit. It's not like they're not trying or they're not upgrading or they're not doing new things with like their games or whatnot. It's just more so like, is it worth the money that they're asking for, that they're charging for? And if it isn't, then it's kind of like, maybe we put it on the... Maybe we don't jump on it right away or hop on the bandwagon of the Nintendo Switch 2 and wait for them in a couple of... Maybe next year or a couple of years when they upgrade the Nintendo Switch 2 again and make like the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro, and that's gonna have like more updated stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, what do we... Should we wait or should we get it now? You know what I'm saying? Is that like, are they going to, especially if they're going to increase the price? But there are a lot of great things going for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm excited for it, but I have to wait to see what they're going to say next about it. And until then, we're kind of in this limbo state right now. But who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah.